Keep that applause going. Next act to the stage, Kevin O'Brien, everybody! Evening. So I've had a bad week. Broke my hand. I didn't ask for that one. So it's my first comedy-related injury, which is, if you've seen my act, you'll be as surprised as I am. So it all started last Monday when I went to a comedy competition in Manchester. And I came second, which is not unusual for me, according to my ex-girlfriend. She called our relationship a summer of discontent. I knew it was going to be bad when the MC said, we're going to start with a few breaks tonight, and I didn't realise I'd be one of them. So after finishing second, I ran to the station and went arse over tit outside Victoria Station. And I'd gone from runner-up to tits up in about 10 minutes. So I ended up in A&E, and the first question, they've got me into triage, and they said, we've got to check you for concussion. Who's the current Prime Minister? I said, I'm fucked if I know. So they sent me to sit down. About 4 hours later, we're down to the last 15 people. I thought, here we are. Top trumps, A&E, here I am. So I went into triage again. They said, you're last on the list, lad. Sorry about that. I goes, I've got broken bones. He said, we don't know yet. So I said, okay. He says, I said, show me who's on the list above me. He said, there's 2 guys with heart attacks. There's a couple of guys there with a car crash, and there's one guy with blood coming out of his anus. I said, look here, mate, I've been on stag do's where that's a good night out. So I ended up in a place called Minor Injuries at 8 o'clock the next morning. And I went in, the lovely nurse, she said, I've seen you were in A&E for 8 hours. She said, sorry about the wait. I said, it's not your fault, I blame Greg's. She said, less of the fat jocks, please. I said, you're right, I'm bigger than that. So she sent me to X-ray. I got lost on the way back, and I ran into this couple of nurses from Liverpool. I thought I'd better ask directions here. So I said, can you help me? I'm looking for minor injuries. So she punched me in the face. She didn't really hit me. I made that bit up because I needed a punchline for that joke. So I had to go back a few days later because my finger was broken and dislocated. And I was quite proud of myself because when the doctor pulled my finger, I didn't fart. You can't beat a good fart joke. So I've had some bad experiences with doctors. The last time I went to a doctor, she said, I think you're an acute alcoholic. I said, thank you very much, you're not too bad yourself. I said, I think you're suffering from insomnia. She said, do you want a prescription? I said, let me sleep on it. She said, I think you've got trust issues. She said, I don't believe you. So I got into trouble the other day watching my neighbours through my binoculars. I can see where they're coming from. I've decided to make one of those sex tapes. I know it's believable, but I can't finish it because they keep closing the curtains. Now, before I go, I have written a book. It's called My First Year in Stand-Up Comedy. And after tonight, I'm going to write another one called My Last Year in Stand-Up Comedy. So you can follow me, but that'll be quite weird, so don't. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.
Kevin O'Brien, everyone!